Hello, I am Steven Shenman, a developer in Objektgraph, and in this tutorial we will be showing you how to deal with unknown links in the method diagrams. So if we run this method, like we did last time, and invoke move, and we do run, resume, and we're expecting this to bind, right? But instead, it gives you an exception that story pattern SP1 failed, and if you click this story pattern, you see that it is indeed SPN1, and this one is SPN. Oh, that's update one. Yeah, so that's SPN1. And so, why did this fail? Let's see. The pawn needs on square one. Is there a square that the pawn is on? Yes, there is. Square one it has next to square two. Is there a square that has next to? No, there is not. So that is why it failed. This link right here is why this story pattern failed. So we need to tell the this method that this is a possible point of failure. So we do that by double clicking the link and checking unknown and clicking OK. Then click OK again. And now let's try to cancel this method and compile this. Oh, error. Story estimate has an unknown link and thus the following notes will be decision node set to story pattern result. If you get this error, that means that the node highlighted in orange has an unknown link and it does not have the proper nodes following it. So if you have a story pattern with an unknown link, you have to have a decision node afterwards to catch the possible error. So you have to right click, insert new, decision node, and then link match or otherwise, depending on which one you want to be the one that's already there. In this case, I only want this update node to be processed if this story pattern matches. So decision node, then link matched. So then you can see the edge here from the decision node says SQ1 next SQ2, meaning that this guy binds to this guy over the next edge, which means that it succeeded. And otherwise, if it does not succeed, then what do you do? In this case, if it does not succeed, you just want it to end, so you right-click, drag off the merge node, and click end node as next. And that will just stop the program because you can't move if there's nothing next to move to. So now, when you try to run this, well, first when you compile, it works, and so it's no longer orange. And so now when you try to run this, it's not going to give you an error. Resume, resume, resume. So in this case, you saw that it went to the otherwise location because the story pattern above it failed. Resume. And then it ends. So, as you can see, this is how you ask the method asks whether something is the case and takes action depending on whether it is the case or whether it is not the case. For the sake of example, let's clear diagram instance object 1, so get back the original instance of the diagram to test to make sure the decision node still works in the positive case. Invoke move, resume, resume. In this case, it's going to go say true because that is there, and it did bind, so now it can actually update and end properly like it was meant to. Alright, and that's how you deal with situations where you don't know if your links and objects are going to be there or not. That's it for this tutorial. See you next time.